Ethan, what was it just like getting back out there? Did everything kind of feel comfortable going through spring again?
Yeah, everything felt great. I mean, it hasn't been too long since we were back out in the field. We had 8 or so weeks of winter workouts, and now we're back out there going over the basic stuff, that you start on every day, trying to get our practice habits back. And so I felt really comfortable out there with having a full year under my belt. And we got a lot of work to do in these 15 days to try and make the most of them. So we're going fast as we possibly can, and we're trying to do all we can to be ready going into summer workouts.
Even though you have a new offensive coordinator, did everything seem pretty fluid? Everything was quick to get to different stations.
Yeah, Coach Debo did a great job with making sure everyone understands what's going on, and I felt like everything went really fluid and really well today.
What about the timing of the passing game? Where's that? I mean, I guess it's one thing to run routes out here, kind of on air a little bit, but you get some defenders out there. How was the timing of everything?
Everything's going really well. Josh is putting the ball on the money. Receivers are running good routes. Tight ends running good routes. O-line's doing well with the amount of pass protection that we can get. Everything looked and felt smooth and crisp today. So we're just going to build on that and take it into Thursday's practice.
Coach was saying yesterday he wanted like a CEO type quarterback. What have you seen from Josh during the offseason in terms of showing that leadership, kind of emerging as a leader? What things he's done to do that?
Josh has done a great job with being a leader. He did that last year, and he's carried it into this season, knowing that he's our quarterback as from last season. And we talk about how nobody has a position yet, so he's still going to battle with the new guys. But he's definitely taken a leadership role and is doing a good job at making sure when he's on the field of commanding everyone and taking precedence of what's going on and control the situation. So he's doing a great job.
What's the transition like between Coach DeBoer and Coach Aiken? What's the differences that you've seen?
I honestly haven't seen a whole lot of difference. Maybe their height, I guess, would be the biggest difference. But no, they are using pretty much the same stuff. They came in, or Coach Debo came in and said he didn't really want to change anything, and anything that he does change, we're picking up as fast as possible. You got to learn it and get it out there and run it the next day. So it hasn't been overwhelming or anything. He's doing a great job at the position, so we're excited about it.
How much, I guess, slower are things for you now? After a full year of being in meetings and playing in almost the whole season, full games at the SEC level, are things slower for you now that feel that way?
Definitely. I mean, you get out there the first day and it takes a little bit to adjust from 8 weeks of lifting and stuff, but everything else is pretty much slowed down. In my personal mind, going through the meetings, the schedule, and nothing's a surprise. So it's honestly some of the same stuff that you ran last year. So it's not too bad, and I definitely feel like the game's slowed down.
Ethan, what part of your game are you specifically working on this spring, and what are your particular goals?
This spring, really, I'm just trying to work on. I really haven't I've specified a few things, but I'm just trying to work on everything as far as blocking, route running, and then kind of taking it into a more dynamic level of being able to read the defenses and make split-second decisions off what they're doing, and just whether it be a route or the blocking and reads, and being able to ensure what I'm doing in my mind. That way that I can just go ahead and do it and not have to think while doing stuff. So that's my biggest thing I'm trying to work on, is trying to slow the game down and be able to be more of a dynamic player and not so robotic. So.
Were you thinking a lot last year? I mean, did you kind of notice that as the year went on, that the whole mind tying up the feet thing that Butch said?
Yeah, I did think that I would think a little bit, but just from being young, definitely coming in early last year helped me throughout that season with kind of being able to adjust and figure things out. But I thought a little bit more than I am now. Mm-hmm. Everything's kind of second nature now because we haven't really changed anything. Mm-hmm. So it's going really well, and I feel that things are going well after it's only been one day, but We'll figure it out.
What's it like having another former NFL tight ends coach on the staff now with Coach Debo?
It's pretty exciting to a tight end because you like to think that he wants to involve you a lot, and I think in the long run he will. I mean, tight ends are becoming a good part of this game right now, and so it's only, like I said, it's the first day of spring ball. You're just trying to start at square one. So, but we're excited about having someone who knows how to coach the position and the effects of using tight ends.
What do you see out of Nico, and what does he bring to the position?
He's very athletic, as many know. You know, he came in as a receiver. He's big. I mean, probably weighing around 240. So he's got the size. He's got the athleticism. It's just a position he's never played before, and he's coming step by step. We see big improvements every day in Nico, and it's kind of exciting to add some more depth to the position.
You set any PRs this offseason?
I did. I squat, I believe PR'd in it, and then the 225.